Ah! On Monday, March 20 something, was technically my first ever trans-related doctor's appointment. He was just really fine with it, but he also didn't have a clue. So he said he would refer me to someone else, and he didn't know who to refer me to. I found someone else, and got a referral there, and found out the waiting list to see her is really long. So as of right now, I'm really struggling. I'm gonna do this journey thing, transition thing, whatever it is thing, and this is the technical beginning of it. Hopefully I get an appointment soon. I had a job, but I couldn't handle being called their own pronouns. I have to tell people personal information about myself just so that I can work. I don't know what to do, and I'm having a really hard time right now. I saw a therapist yesterday just to kind of talk about transitioning and see if she had anything to offer me, and she did. She told me that I should cut my hair because my hair is a woman's haircut. And then she tells me I should get new glasses because these are too feminine. Just because somebody is a trans male or a trans female does not mean that they have to hyper-masculinize every part of themselves or hyper-feminize every part of themselves. If I have a pink glittery phone case on my phone, which I do, it does not make me any less trans or any less male. So what if I like pink and glitter, you know? That doesn't make me less of a man. She was like sitting there inspecting every part of me, looking at me. You're just trying to pick apart every feminine part of me. And the thing is, just because I'm a trans male does not mean that I want every part of me to be as masculine as possible. I have very feminine characteristics about myself. I shake my booty a lot when I dance, and I love it, and I don't care if that's considered feminine because that's me. That experience was just so confusing for me. I'm just not having a very nice time. It's been a long time since I saw a doctor and was like, hey, I'm trans and can you help me? I need hormones and I need things to make my life less miserable. That's been difficult. It's been really difficult. I've had many ups and downs, many tears and thoughts of like, why bother waiting? But recently I've been feeling really good about things and I don't know where that's coming from or why. As you can see, I'm growing a mullet, which is not really the plan, but that's what's happening anyways. I got new glasses, and the weird thing is that since I've been wearing these glasses, I haven't really been misgendered in public, and I haven't been wearing a binder because I discovered that my binders weren't safe, and so I haven't been binding, so my chest is noticeable, but people are still referring to me as a boy. I actually was in the airport and the lady read my ID, which still says female on it, and she was like, have a great flight, Mr. Craig, and I was like, and it was so exciting, and I felt like a little kid getting given like my favorite chocolate bar or something. I ran to my mom when we were in the tunnel to get on the plane, and I was like, Mom, guess what? And she's like, what? I was like, she just called me Mr. Craig. And it was so happy, and I honestly wanted to cry. I was so happy. It was such a happy moment, and I was just amazed by that. About the doctor, so she told me come back in a month. I was like, okay, it's been a month. Came back. I was like, yo, it's been a month, and you told me to come back in a month if I haven't heard anything. And she's like, oh yeah, okay, well the thing is, we need this doctor, but there's no replacement, so you actually have to see this doctor. And this doctor is the doctor that I was originally gonna see, but she has like a 6-month waiting list. There's one doctor for all of us. So it sucks. It really sucks. It's a long, crappy process, but recently I've been feeling better and I don't know why. Like I said, I don't have a safe binder anymore because I found out mine aren't safe, so I'm waiting for mine to come in the mail. So I can't bind, so I can't go swimming, so I'm stuck like this. Today's a big day. I'm chopping off my hair, but I'm really nervous. I haven't been getting misgendered a ton. Wish me luck, and let's hope that things don't change when I go out in public after my haircut. Today I booked my phone consultation with Dr. Garamoni, and I was really nervous, but it was fine. The lady couldn't really understand what I was saying, so that made me more nervous, but I survived and everything's fine. And so it is in like 11 days. That's when I talked to Dr. Charles Garamoni himself. He's literally a celebrity in the trans community, and so I'm kind of scared. I had my phone consultation with Dr. Garamoni, and it was early. It was earlier than it was supposed to be, and I was so nervous. I was literally out in public when he called, and I saw the thing come up on my phone, and it said Fort Lauderdale, and I was like, that's Dr. Garamoni. And I answered it, and it felt like I was talking to a celebrity, and I was so like in my own just bubble of like, oh my god. But my surgery date is May 7th, my pre-op appointment is May 6th, and we leave on May 5th, and my sister gets married on May 4th. So I'm gonna be a busy bee, and I'm so excited and grateful, and I have no words. I just got news that I'm not gonna be able to start testosterone for like at least 7 months, which is like so stupid. I've already been waiting like a long time. It's like I'm trying hard to be proud of who I am, but life isn't supposed to be hard because of who you are, but it is. That's so stupid. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing anyone can do. And people are like, look at the bright side. Only 7 months, it'll go by quick. And I'm like, no. The past 6 months have felt like 3 years. I wake up every day and just hate who I am. I know in my head that one day I'm gonna be in a place that's okay. But it's getting there. I just woke up, but today I see the famous testosterone doctor in my city. Yesterday was so much emotion. I was crying my eyes out 1 second, and then like almost happy crying the next, so it was a lot. A couple hours later, she called again and said, "Hi, is this Carter?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Carter, we had a cancellation." I was like, "What?" She's like, "We had a cancellation. Can you come?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Okay, it's tomorrow at 9 a.m. I was like, "Of course I'll come." Yesterday was so much, and I'm so annoyed that I sat there crying for 2 hours for nothing. The appointment was great. I don't even know what to say. I was there for like an hour. We talked for an hour, which I've never had a doctor's appointment that long in my life. I'm just so grateful that I got to have that appointment today. I don't know how the stars just aligned so perfectly for me yesterday. It's amazing. I don't know. But the thing that sucks so bad is that she has a year-long waiting list, and so there are a year's worth of people on that waiting list in the same situation that I was in. Like yesterday, I was so upset, crying in my bed, and just like unsure of how I was gonna make it through another X amount of months, being so uncomfortable, and there are so many people in that situation. I have a big information packet that kind of tells me everything. This is like a chart of changes that will happen from hormones, and then a lab requisition, and then like a big consent packet that I have to read and sign, and then reproductive health information, just so that she knows that I'm making an informed decision about my reproductive future. She said, so next appointment, if you bring in your consent form and assuming all the lab work comes in clean, then I will probably prescribe hormones to you that day. Also assuming like your physical goes well. And she said, and then we bring in a nurse who will teach you how to do it and do it for you and do it subcutaneously. I have to leave for school like right now, but I just realized that I am 8 days away from seeing the testosterone doctor again, and she said that she'll probably prescribe me testosterone that day. So I'm like so happy and so excited, and at the same time I'm like, this is my last week being this way. It's now 3 days until I see the testosterone doctor again, and I'm literally shitting myself. I've been doing my best the past week to just like embrace everything the way that it is and just like be happy that I survived being this way. And I know I'm still gonna struggle with a lot of things. So this past week has been wild because I like went through an experience that made me feel more masculine than I had ever felt, and more like viewed as and treated as male, and that was really cool. But then I also had like other people still using like misgendering me, and that's been really confusing and difficult. I do need to start my medication again. That's really important to me right now because I haven't been in the best mental spot. So that's my update. Today could maybe potentially be my last day pre-T, which is amazing. I have been waiting like years, but officially over 7 months, and it could be tomorrow. It's hard to simultaneously prepare myself, but then also try not to get my hopes up. But like, today could be my last day pre-testosterone, but it also might not be. I'm just overwhelmed. I want to cry, and I want to dance, and I want to like hug everyone who has helped support me through the past 7 months. They've been really difficult. I didn't expect it to take this long. So everyone who supported me and like helped me get through it. There were some really hard times, and some times where I was like, what's the point, you know? Everyone was so amazing to me, and so I just want to hug everyone and tell them that I love them. So if you're one of those people who were there for me in the past 7 months, I wish I could hug you and tell you that I love you.